After 298 days away, Jayson Tatum finally stepped back onto the court. There was no minutes restriction. He was immediately back in the starting lineup. His Achilles tendon had fully recovered. From the moment of injury to surgery, and then to such a rapid return, how did this story of rebirth unfold? It all began on a night that broke the hearts of Boston Celtics fans everywhere. May 13, 2025. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. 3 minutes remained in the game. The Celtics were down 4. Tatum had just exploded for 42 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals, leading one last push for a comeback. Then, during what looked like a routine loose ball play, he suddenly collapsed, without any contact. He clutched his right ankle in agony. Team doctors rushed onto the floor. After a brief examination, their expressions turned grim. Their worst fear had come true. When Tatum was helped toward the locker room, and later wheeled out of the arena, everyone understood. The season was over. And perhaps something worse. His entire career might be changed. For any athlete, the words Achilles rupture feel like a death sentence. Tatum was only 27 years old, right in the middle of his prime. Suddenly, his future looked uncertain. But he didn't have much time to dwell in despair. Within 24 hours of the injury, the Celtics medical staff contacted foot and ankle specialist Dr. Martin O'Malley at hospital for special surgery. The same surgeon who had previously operated on Kevin Durant performed Tatum's Achilles repair surgery. But surgery was only the beginning of the long road back. 2 weeks later, the stitches were removed. His right foot was placed in a protective boot. He wore it for 10 full weeks. 1 month after surgery, Tatum began weight-bearing rehabilitation. It was a painful process. Pain medication helped him survive the worst moments. But medication could only dull physical pain. The real enemy was psychological fear. During rehabilitation, Tatum stayed at his mother's house. The first-floor bedroom made it easier for him to move around. In the early weeks, even simple things like showering or getting dressed were difficult. Sometimes those everyday tasks took nearly 50 minutes. "We're not going to talk negatively," his mother Brandy Cole told him. "You're going to get through this." She understood what her son was going through, but she remained optimistic and constantly encouraged him. Meanwhile, his 7-year-old son Deuce Tatum became his emotional anchor. One day, lying on the couch at his mother's house, Tatum watched Deuce replay basketball highlights on an iPad. He couldn't help but ask, "Do you think Dad will be able to get back on the court and do those things again?" The boy glanced at him, as if the question itself was silly. Without hesitation, he answered, "Of course." Encouragement also came from Durant, whose own Achilles recovery served as inspiration. He reminded Tatum to focus on rebuilding calf strength. And he told him something even more important. This injury is only a brief chapter in your life. 6 weeks after surgery, Tatum completed a 2-foot weight-bearing drill that usually takes 3 months to reach. 150 days after surgery, he posted videos of himself dunking again. By January 2026, he had begun light one-on-one contact drills, cuts, post-ups, jump shots, all the movements that define basketball. On February 9, 2026, he began full 5-on-5 scrimmages. Every day he asked himself 2 simple questions. Am I stronger than I was yesterday? Am I more confident than I was yesterday? Tatum broke the long 298-day recovery into countless small victories. One good day at a time. Meanwhile, the Celtics were undergoing their own transformation. During the 10 months Tatum was sidelined, the team quietly evolved. Surprisingly, they remained highly competitive. Jaylen Brown stepped forward. He averaged 28.9 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Boston posted a 41-21 record, firmly holding second place in the Eastern Conference. Their offense ranked among the league's best. Their defense remained elite. Without Tatum, the Celtics didn't collapse. Instead, they became one of the season's biggest surprises. That gave Tatum the perfect environment for his return. The team didn't need him to save them. He had the luxury of taking his time, physically and mentally. In late February 2026, during a practice, Tatum hit 17 consecutive three-pointers. At that moment, the medical staff knew his return was near. He passed every test. On March 6th, Jayson Tatum officially returned to the court. Less than 10 months after Achilles surgery. The spotlight found him immediately. Inside the arena, the crowd erupted in thunderous cheers. He lightly stamped his right foot on the floor. The same Achilles tendon that once left him in unbearable pain now felt solid again.